Hello, this is the Lightwave interface, and in Lightwave interface is divided up into different sections. This is called the quad view. Quad view means 4 view, and this is your tool. All this thing on your left hand side are your tools. The tools change according to the menu you select. So if I go from create to multiply with my left mouse button, you can see that it changes right here. This stays the same. Then if I go to multiply, modify, create, these are some of the tools that menu that we are going to use: selection, layer, create, multiply, modify, multiply. Okay. Um, Here you see you have the top, you have the right, then you have perspective view. Perspective view might come more like this when you first open it up. Then you go over here, the second one over here with your left mouse button, click, hold and drag it. This is your move tool just for the viewport. This is your zoom in and zoom out. And this is your solo mode. That means you can make it into single port instead of quad view. You just get a single view. If you click back on it, it goes back to quad view. Anytime you move your viewport, say you moved it this way, you can press Control or Command, or just press A on your keyboard, not Control Command, just press A on your keyboard and it centers. So I can click on Create, go to a box, click hold with your left mouse button, drag it, and then this is only showing you as a flat surface, and it has orange tags or holders on it. So this is still in selection mode. I click, hold and drag it up to make it into 3D. You can use these holders to change shapes, make it long, short, small, big. Once you are happy with it and you're satisfied, then you press the space bar to activate it. These are your layers, so we'll work on layers. You can go to layer on your keyboard. If you press 2, this is your first layer, second layer. If you want to see what is behind on your first layer, you hold Shift and Alt or Option and press 1. You can see that you have another something at the back. Then I can go to the box or the ball and create another object. You can zoom out and put that object on top. And I can press spacebar to activate the ball or the sphere. Now if I want to see both of them, I press 1 on your keyboard and hold Shift and select the second layer, 2. So remember that if you want to see what is behind or in front, you can hold Option or Alt Shift and press 2. Or if I go to 2, Option and Alt or Shift and Alt or Shift, Option and Shift and press 1. So you can see what's at the back, so you can position it. Now I can go to Move Tool and I can position it exactly where I want. Sorry. I have to click on Move and place it exactly where I want. Say I want it inside the box, I can put it inside the box. I just want this much to show. So now once I'm happy with it or you're satisfied with it, you press 1, hold Shift and press 2. So you have 2 layers. Always try to put different objects not on 1 layer but on 2 layers. So you see now I'm not happy with this, so I can go back to 2 and hold Option or Alt Shift and press 1, and I can move it so I can center it. So you have to see it from all different viewports. And once I'm happy with it, I press 1, hold Shift and 2. So if you want to see an activate layer, you don't click on Option or Shift. So this is some of the basic things. Then you modify. If you want to rotate it, you can go to Rotate, and in Rotate, wherever your cursor is, it will rotate from that point. So if my cursor is right here, it will rotate from there. If my cursor is here, it will rotate from there. If my cursor is here, it will rotate from there. So this is your Rotate tool. This is your Move tool. This is for the object, not the viewport. This is your Stretch tool. You can expand it, make it bigger or smaller. And this is the difference between stretch and size is that size is uniform, and stretch can go left, right, up and down. Hope this helps. This is the basics. Again, let me repeat. This is your tools. These are your menu. In menus, you create. What it says create means you create objects. Modify means you change and transform, scale, size, and position. This is your layer tool. This is your file. Once you go to save and you go save object, it will ask you what you want to name it. I say lesson 1. So you can see that the name of your file is changed. You can have multiple files, or it just has one file, and you can work on it. These are your layer. Again, you have layer 1 with your numerical, just your numbers on top of your keyboard, and 2. If you want to see both, you hold Shift and press 2. If you want to see something underneath and you don't want to activate that layer, Option Shift or Alt Shift, and you press 2. If you want to work on, you want to activate 2 and want to work on and see what's behind it, you press Option or Alt Shift and press 1. Hope this helps. See you in class. We'll talk more about color and other things. Thank you.